FIBA Hall of Fame, now the coach of New Zealand. Manuel Mazzoni, the crew chief tonight, with Andres Aunkrogers from Latvia on the left and Carlos Velez from Colombia. Now, let's turn it over to the Tall Blacks and the Haka. So that's it. That is the tradition from New Zealand, the Haka, and it gets them fired up, and I know it fires up the opponents as well.
Jeff, I absolutely love it. Great tradition from the country, and you can see the players take so much pride in it, and they are really ready to play.
Gets us fired up to commentate.
It does.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready to go.
Come on, Mike. Let's do it. Yeah. We are ready to go, and 1 second, we got the New Zealand starting five. Ruben Tarangi, Pendelaney, Shea Illy, Yanni Wetzel, and Jordan Nartai, with Leafa, Britt, Cameron, Smith, Milner, Harris, Brown, Fotu, all of them coming off the bench. And Finn Delaney has been a star.
Finn Delaney's been outstanding, playing at a small forward or four spot. He's been really excellent breaking down with the dribble or making plays in the pocket, in the post. And again, we saw Leafa play so well in the big win against Jordan. He really shot the ball well. He sparked him with early three-point shooting. But he's one of several players that Coach Pero Cameron can use to create offense in pick and roll or on strong drives.
There is Pero Cameron, who also his son Flynn is in this team, but he's just another Tall Black, really, Flynn. But nevertheless, I'm sure they have some interesting conversations around the dinner table after tournaments like this.
This is keep it in the family tradition, you know, like this is a Hall of Famer for the FIBA game, one of the greatest players in New Zealand history, and now that he's getting a chance to coach his son, that's something special. Thomas
Walkup, Michael Lutzis, Yorgos Papagiannis, Kostas Papanikolaou, and Thanasis Antetokounmpo in the starting five with Rock Kovopoulos, Giannoulis Larantzakis, Marinas, Lefteris Bokarias, Papapetru, all coming off the bench. There's no Dino Mitoglou, who had to go home with an injury, so that's a big absence. But Thomas Walkup has been great.
Walkup has been outstanding. I love the versatility in his game to play pick and roll, to post up. He plays at his speed, under control. He shot the ball extremely well. You know, they'll need another big game out of him, controlling the tempo, making plays tonight.
And Yorgos Papagiannis shot it very well against the USA. I'm just, you know, when you look at how well he played and how good he was, I think certainly his coach was getting on him about getting some more rebounds. But at the end of the day, he was the only guy putting the ball in the basket for a while there. Dimitrios Itoudis, again, the head coach, one of the best in Europe, and there he's talking to Nikos Zisis, one of the legendary Greek players. And I don't use the word legend lightly talking about these guys. I mean, Nikos Zisis was in the Eurobasket 2005 winning team, played in the team that finished second at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2006. Dimos Dikoudis is here with this team as well. He was in those teams.
Jeff, Greek basketball has so many great guards and so many great players. You know, just they're so much fun to watch through the years, and what a tradition of basketball in the country.
But we need to make sure that we stop the pick and roll creation up high here. So Papagiannis needs to feel that he has, let's say, I don't know, 4, 3, 2. We need to have the high eye and the low eye, not to bump, but to be present. So Papagiannis will stop the ball, we go over, we're coming back, we're closing out. Here, you show you going back, not make the stop. Papagiannis is making the stop with you avoiding the screens, but release him fast. As soon as you avoid the screen, as soon as he's going to come back. 4 years for this game. Here we go. Go, give everything. Come on.
So they will be qualified for the second round with a win against Greece. Ditto for Greece. They will qualify with a win against New Zealand. And again, New Zealand falling to Greece in their only meeting at the World Cup back in 2019. And that was a humdinger of a game that Greece won 103-97. And this is, I sense it's games like these that make international. I'm just going to go ahead and predict this will be a great game from start to finish.
Jeff, I like your description calling it a humdinger. I think we're about to have a humdinger out here tonight.
Yeah, it is going to be a barn burner. You like that one too?
That's even better. Next level. You know, we've had some great games here at the Mall of Asia Arena, and you just have a feeling the games are only going to get better as this tournament progresses.
Leafa has been an X factor, leading the team in scoring at 16 per game, 13.5 points for Shea Ili, 13 for Finn Delaney. And for Greece, you know, there were concerns about who was going to score the points for this national team coming into this competition. So far, it's been Yanoulis Larentzakis at 13 points per game. Big Papa at 12.5, and Nikos Rakopavopoulos at 12. No two games are alike, and certainly if these guys played a certain type of game in 2019, a high-scoring game, there's no guarantee that this one is going to be like that one. But again, when you look up there and you see Nenad Vujanic, Tab Baldwin, Dylan Butcher, who's now the Secretary General of New Zealand, watching this game, and you see all of these great Greeks players now and from the past here, it just adds a little bit of something special. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome. We are underway here in the Mall of Asia Arena in Manila. The battle between Greece and New Zealand for second place to get to the second round here in Group C. And Papanikolaou drives in and misses with his first attempt. And Finn Delaney, who just has been terrific coming off that season with Telekom Basketball. He got the rebound in Germany. There's another German-based player, Yanni Wetzel at Alba Berlin, and they find Shea Ili open. He passes back outside to Delaney, and a high-arcing three goes in. A little bit of a love from the rim and the backboard.
Defensive breakdown from Greece on the first possession. Ili alone under the basket, kicks it out. Shooter's touch. Great start for New Zealand.
Walk-up penetrates, and now Shea Ili rebounds and runs. One of the heroes of the win against Jordan, Shea Ili. His pass to the corner to Tarangi, who had that great game against USA. And Thanasis Antetokounmpo holding his side like he was hurt, and Tarangi didn't want to have anything to do with it. He was just like, come on.
Jeff, get that out of the game. There's embellishing a call. Come on, we got a great basketball game here today.
Shea Ili, pump fake, puts it up. I think he was potentially trying to get a foul.
He just wanted to avoid the large closeout from Papagiannis. Needed to use the shot clock a little bit better on that possession.
Here's Lutzis, lets it fly. The first three for Greece. Tarangi fouled by Lutzis. This was Lucis bearing the three-pointer.
Really good ball movement. Again, if New Zealand's going to hard show the pick and rolls, Walkup can attack the help side position with diagonal passing.
Delaney drives in and misses. That three from Lucis was just his second of the tournament. He had come in having only hit 1 of 6. So that also is a good sign for Hellas, for Greece. And Antetokounmpo drives in. Big Papa for the follow.
Great aggressive offensive rebounding from the Greek front court there.
And Papanikolaou with the push, and now Delaney going up to Papanikolaou. And this game already has a certain feistiness. Look at this. A little Papanikolaou sandwich, if you like. You might have seen Antetokounmpo barking away when New Zealand brought the ball up the floor. Here's Ruben Tarangi.
Oh, beautiful. Wetzel sealed his man, Papagiannis in the lane. Allowed Tarangi to get right to the rim. Excellent teamwork.
Here goes Walkup again. Hands it off to Antetokounmpo for the junk.
Great awareness from Walkup. Saw his teammate cutting, and a smart play. Know your personnel. Antetokounmpo cutting to the basket, finish at the rim. Strong possession.
Delaney, not this time, but Yanni Wetzel with the rebound. He might go right back in. And he puts up the little hook shot, and another rebound, this time for Ben Delaney. Nartai hits the three. Jordan Nartai.
Well, this was what Coach Atutis was upset about last game. Go get the ball.
Antetokounmpo passes it back outside. Papagiannis guarded by Wetzel. Shot clock winding down. Big Papa's got to put it up. Little turnaround. Boy, it is tense. Shea Ili. And the pass right into the hands of Antetokounmpo, and Tarangi called for the foul. I mean, you know, we watched Montenegro play Lithuania last night, but this has more of a do-or-die element to it. You don't win this, you don't move on.
Yeah, like you said, feisty. These guys are ready. Ili that time just probing a little bit too deep. One thing these smaller New Zealand guards have to be aware of is the length of this Greek team.
Back outside to Lucis, and there's the follow attempt from Walkup. Doesn't make it. Now Shea Ili, blistering speed, gets in. He misses, but draws contact.
You have to love what Ili's doing here in this tournament. Outstanding point guard play, pushes the ball, gets all the way to the rim, has an opportunity to finish, gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, making sure he gets a little bit of contact with Lucis, and it was Carlos Vélez from Colombia, the referee, making the call. So Shea Ili on the ground and now at the line.
And Jeff, Leafa enters the game for New Zealand, sliding Finn Delaney to a 4. You have 4 playmaking perimeters out here now that can shoot, create, attack a closeout. That's great for their team offensively. Let's see how they're able to match up with the front court of this Greek team.
Shea Ili makes the 2 free throws to take it up to a 3-point lead now. Leafa had that great game against Jordan. Here's Papanikolaou. And boy, the ball going around. Shea Ili again ahead on the break. Hands it off to Tarangi. Shea Illy takes another bump and draws another foul.
Again, I think you'll see Pero Cameron rotate the ball handlers attacking specific matchups wherever he feels he can really penetrate and keep Papagiannis in that pick and roll coverage. 1-5, 2-5, 3-5, even 4-5 pick and rolls.
Isaac Fotu in the game, number 42, one of the veterans. Leafa steps back, in and out. Now Lutzis. Larantzakis getting ready to check in for Greece. Papanikolaou. Oh, tough move, Papanikolaou.
And again, Jeff, there you see the size and length advantage. Papanikolaou, maybe not the quickest first step, got position right under the rim and was able to finish. This is the intelligence and experience of the Greek team.
Papanikolaou, great player. Obviously had the spell in the NBA, but primarily has been a top player in Europe. Shot clock winding down. Shea Illy gets it off just in time. Fotu with the rebound, it gets rejected, but Leafa gets it back. Traveling on Leafa. He was trying to lay it off. At least we thought he was, and then he kept it.
Efficiency in the paint, efficiency in traffic will be key for New Zealand today because of this length and size advantage that Greece has, especially in the front court.
Walk up, his pass intercepted by Delaney. They were trying to feed Thanasis and Antetokounmpo. Clint Cameron in the game, number 11. He was one of the stars last year at the FIBA Asia Cup. Pass to Fotu, and number Fotu makes it.
That is a beautiful play. They put the ball in the post to Fotu, uphill dribble handoff to attack Papagiannis, not only in pick and roll, but out of the post rather than back him down, and a great finish from Fotu.
And Leafa picks up his second foul, trying to get up there. And I don't think getting him in foul trouble is the plan, that's for sure.
No, this complicates things for New Zealand. You like your perimeter skill lineup right here. Coaching staff from New Zealand, Pero Cameron, they're discussing if they need to make some subs or stick with them.
Okay, so now, in fact, that was his first foul. We thought he had already had one, but and another foul called. So that other foul. Can't remember which one it was now, but anyway, well, the good news is that he's only got one foul. Zakis takes a bump, and now he's got two fouls.
Greek team attacking closeouts well, but again, we talk about walk-up doing a great job in pick and roll. That time, right from the sideline, they post him up, post-reaction, creates the long closeout for Leafa where he picks up the foul.
So he has to go out of the game, so that is indeed a blow. It could be that he'll return, and Coach Cameron just wants him to come out for a brief spell. Tarangi back in. Larantzakis for three. And that's why he was so eager to get out and get a hand in the face, because Larantzakis has been popping the three-pointers. He had hit 3 of 9 coming in to this tournament, but obviously he made a lot in the build-up as well.
The one thing that you see here, walk up with the delivery, but it starts, New Zealand has to contain and direct walk up. He rejects those pick and rolls and is so smart with his playmaking.
And a hold called Papapetru, the captain. That was okay, good call, but then he looks around as if he doesn't like the call.
Well, the challenge for the referees out here tonight in such an intense game is where's the line between good defense and fouling? You know, you hate to see players trying to draw fouls and flopping and things like this. That, you know, trying to play for a call. There's no place for that stuff. We want guys to play simple, strong basketball. I think the officials have done a good job tonight managing the situation.
And really throughout this group here that we've watched, the battle for the basketball, and just 1 of 2 for Finn Delaney. Walk up into the paint. Oh, got to where he wanted to get, just didn't make it. O2 now goes to work, and good recognition from Antetokounmpo.
They got the ball in the post with the advantage. The double team came. Antetokounmpo, active hands, gets the deflection.
Smith-Milner now. Toy Smith-Milner comes into the game. Also one of the stars last year at the FIBA Asia Cup. And Kavapoulos has checked in for Greece, #1. He played very well against the USA. And right at the end of the shot clock, can you believe it? And a foul was called on Thanasis Antetokounmpo, which means 3 free throws.
Wow, Tarangi seemed to be organizing the play, recognized the shot clock going down. Let's take a look here.
Oh.
I mean, Jeff, that's a foul.
Yeah. Unless you're saying he was a foul regardless, whether he was shooting or whatever, but they have called it a shooting foul as it should be, I think. So kind of a break for New Zealand, and maybe got to play intense basketball, but you got to play smart.
Coaches will emphasize good defense without fouling. Let's play intense. Let's use our fouls in a smart way. We don't want to bail out, you know, late clock attempts and late clock shots like that, especially avoid fouling the three-point shooter.
So this is the biggest lead of the game for New Zealand, just 4 points, but still things going their way, and Antetokounmpo is going to come out of the game. And he certainly can't complain about his intensity, the way he has gotten after it so far. And Zakis takes it all the way, gets blocked by Flynn Cameron. Papa Petru takes it down low, and it won't fall. And then Big Papa called for the foul with, okay, so this is the block. Oh, he might have got him on the hand.
So he got the ball first, and on the follow through, there's contact for sure. But I think, you know, the Greek team, you got to give them credit. They are attacking the rim physically. They're going strong, and I think they're upset that there was a bump after the physical contact where Tarangi tried to dribble, bust out, and get up the court. And that's a tough foul because it's like 94 feet from your hoop.
So Cameron, one of the less experienced players, going over there and getting some words of wisdom from Pero Cameron, the coach. Tarangi 6 points so far, and Zakis missing that. Tarangi had 15 against the USA, while Kavapoulos guarding him closely. Shea Ili comes up, gets the basketball, tries to feed Yanni Wetzel, and it goes off of Shea Ili. He had Toy Smith-Milner open in the corner. He's a good shooter. Smith-Milner, but he was trying to feed it into that low post.
That's the decision for the playmaker when he's in the paint. Are you looking to drop it off to your teammate at the rim, or the outlet, the pressure release is often the opposite corner? That time he just made the wrong choice, Jeff.
So Moraitis is now checked into the game, and Walkup takes his seat. Open to Papapetru, count it!
Really good offense, strong drive, penetrate pitch, rhythm three. Great job, Greece.
Tarangi drives in. Good drive, but a little out of control with the shot. And now Greece with a chance to take the lead if they hit a three. Rakavopoulos, he's going to put it up. And here come the Kiwis. And Nartaev buries the three.
Recognizing time score, quick 2-for-1 opportunity, big shot.
Papapetru, the captain, going up against Shea Ili. The double team comes. He gets it over to Larantzakis. He has to put it up quickly. And that's going to be New Zealand basketball. Well, the double came quickly, which meant Papapetru had to get rid of it.
You know, that was interesting because they were holding for the last shot. And most of the time you're going to get a perimeter play, but they had the advantage in the post, so they put it down there. It was great recognition from New Zealand to come and double. Larantzakis really couldn't do much when he caught the ball. It was so late in the shot clock.
Shea Ili puts it up from a long way out and misses. And Rakavopoulos went down after a little bit of a contact. Hope he's okay. New Zealand lead at 20-15 over Greece at the end of one. Well, look at those numbers.
The keys here, 13-9, New Zealand out rebounding Greece, but New Zealand is 7 for 9 from the free throw line. Greece has yet to attempt a free throw, and Greece is 3 for 12 in the paint.
They've missed some layups.
They've gotten there, as you said. They just missed the layups, were unable to finish. But you've got to love the defensive energy and activity of the New Zealand team. If you're Greece, Coach Itoudis, you want your team to focus on executing the game plan. Don't worry about officials and playing for fouls. Don't play for calls, execute. They've attacked the basket well. They've made strong plays and had some really good possessions, but I think they've distracted themselves a little bit by trying to play for calls or get calls at certain points.
Well, exciting times for both teams here. As you can tell, download Courtside 1891 into your smartphone by scanning in that QR code, that barcode, to get video stream, schedule, scores, and more. It's exactly what you need for this time of year when the FIBA Basketball World Cup is on, and has everything that you need. Of course, it's also being played in Okinawa. It's also being played in Jakarta, whereas the group phase, 2 groups in Manila, as well as 2 sites, 4 groups in Manila, 2 here at the Mall of Asia, 2 at the Araneta. And this will be the spot for the final round.
I mean, this has been the center of the FIBA basketball world right now, the World Cup. We've had exciting games, outstanding performances, and Jeff, it's only going to get better.
Both these teams come into this game having lost to the USA. Shea Ili, ooh, I'm surprised. Thought he might turn it over by standing up, but I guess he never actually went to his knees. Tarangi to Shea Ili. Finds space, it gets rejected by Big Papa. There's .2 on the clock, which means they have to throw it at the rim.
but they can't even, it's got to be a tip, correct? There's
Exactly.
no chance
It's only
for a shot.
Yeah, it has to be at the rim. And even that might not be enough. It can only be a tap. 0.2 on the shot clock. Can you believe it? They did have a slight chance, but Big Papa stood tall. And Papa Petru gets blocked by Yanni Wetzel. Oh, and a technical foul has been called on Itutis.
Jeff, I understand Coach Itutis. They have not had a free throw attempt in the game. He goes strong to the basket. There's plenty of contact with the lower body. I understand the frustration from the Greek bench. Again, emotional discipline's key. But right now, to me, that was a situation where they pushed the ball in transition, had an opportunity. It looked like to me he earned a spot to go to the line.
So Delaney makes the free throw. And Perry Cameron pacing nervously or excitedly or whatever you want to call it. There's Itutis.
Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat.
And Larzakis not able to get it, and almost Yanni Wetzel had it stolen by Larzakis. Ruben Tarangi open in the right corner. Rod Kavopoulos couldn't bring it down. And Rod Kavopoulos with the foul. And Nartai clapping kind of in the face of Rod Kavopoulos. And again, the intensity level in this game is off the charts.
We have a 5-point game. There's 9 minutes to go in the half. There's plenty of time. Greek played that possession frustrated. They've got to regain their composure and focus on execution.
Boy, Moritas reaching in, trying to come up with a steal. Shea Illy struggling to stay on his feet a little bit here. And he drives in and gets it up, just out of reach for Papagiannis.
So impressive.
And this is a good call to call a timeout if you're Greece.
100%.
Need to refocus.
Refocus, get your composure, get everyone on the same page. But Jeff, against that physical ball pressure and physicality, it would have been easy to settle, but Illy went right to the rim. Great play.
Well, Coach, Coach Itutis is certainly feeling the sense of urgency, and I think the players are as well. But, you know, one of the issues for Greece coming in that people were talking about, who's going to score? Who's going to put the ball in the basket for this team? They have had some looks. They haven't been able to get to the free throw line. That kind of frustrates the coach.
They're 6 for 21 from the field and 3 for 13 from 2 and 3 for 8 from 3. They've just got to finish and make plays.
Rakavopoulos after the timeout comes out and drills a 3.
And this is outstanding. You're back down by 5. Keep your composure. Win possession by possession.
And Delaney hands it off to Yanni Wetzel, and he goes up and scores. Oh, and now it maybe looked like he turned his ankle, but I think he's okay.
Oh, seems to be hobbling, Jeff. You're right.
He's wincing a bit. Yanni Wetzel, and I'm not sure the New Zealand bench recognizes that. And Kavopoulos drives in. Findelaney with the rebound, but he steps out of bounds. And definitely Yanni Wetzel doesn't look right, and Fotu is going to come back in. They would have liked to have had Rob Lowe in this team, New Zealand. He decided he was going to stop playing, but I understand he might be back playing again now, so who knows what the future is with Rob Lowe in New Zealand. But, you know, they don't have the Webster brothers, Ty and Corey. Obviously, that's a lot of points. And Greece obviously don't have Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the best players in the world. Here is the three. It's an air ball, nor do they have Nick Kalathis, who was a huge part of the team. Delaney gets chased down from behind by Mauraitis, but the ball goes out of bounds.
You cannot question the effort, the intensity, and the hustle from these Greek players. They have brought the physicality. Great hustle there for the back tip to stop the break.
I mean, there's 20 seconds on the shot clock, so that's how fast that play was.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Playing Cameron. Oh, that was a turnover. Mauraitis trying to change this game with his defense. And it looks like he might have. Here's Kavopoulos, though, missing in the paint. Bounce pass to Fotu, and Fotu gets it to go.
Terrific pick and roll play there. Illy rejects the pick and roll. There's your beautiful pocket pass and nice touch from Fotu.
Perry Cameron's going to get a timeout, interestingly. Oh, look at Fotu reaching in and knocking it out of Walkup's hands.
And it's been a challenge for New Zealand to contain Walkup. He's turned the corner several times, but that time a great job from Fotu to knock the ball out of bounds.
Mauraitis from deep. And nice offensive rebound and put back by Papapetru. And Papapetru really going at Mauraitis, saying, you got to pass me the ball. This is a Greek team that's trying to get on the same page.
Well, you know, Jeff, they're an emotional group, we see. So that emotional discipline is important. There's a really encouraging play, an offensive rebound. They finish a play. They've just got to fight their way back.
Let's go down.
Hey, listen up. You don't want to play in the corners, get it out, use that clock. Our next play, though, is wipe 25. Flip, all right? Easy?
Hey, on the base on that out of bounds, just fight, pop out. I'll get you and then I'll come on. And just, the guys just go inside. I mean, this is why we want to run scrum pop, right? It designs that sort.
Yeah. We got the pop a couple times. Here we go.
So again, New Zealand against the post up, put Fotu at the rim as a second defender, zoning it up. They've got to do a better job of blocking out in that situation. I really like what Walkup is doing in his pick and roll situations. He knows it's a hard show. He's beating it and looking for the diagonal skip to the corners. Greece has just got to make more plays around the rim and hit more shots here.
That was an interesting exchange with Papapetru. As you see his numbers, we saw him shouting at Mauraitis when he ran out the court, and then when he came back out, he couldn't hug him enough and went up and gave him another pat before play started. So
it's an emotional game, and people have to stay together.
Oh, Shea Illy thought he was turning it over to Kavopoulos. Nautai and Fotu not able to get to it. Now another chance for Greece. Papapetru down low to Big Papa. Flynn Cameron forced to pick up his dribble. Oh, Good anticipation from Walkup. Almost ran into the rail cam. Remember Rudy Fernandez diving on the rail cam last year at the Eurobasket.
That was an inspiring moment. The veteran impacting the game and making the hustle plays.
Leafa has come back into the game as Shea Illy sits down to take a well-deserved rest. 0-2. Dangerous pass, Walkup didn't see it. Tarangi for 3. Wow.
So you can see the New Zealand game plan on post touch is uphill dribble handoff to attack Papagiannis.
We're back to a 10-point lead for the Tall Blacks. Greece have won the only battle at the World Cup between these teams, and a block called on Flynn Cameron.
But you can see there, Jeff, the challenge to contain Walkup. He turned the corner, beating the pick and roll coverage. Here you see it. He turns the corner on Fotu. And they just couldn't complete the pass. Yes, good call.
Leafa, who has the 2 fouls, guarding Rakavopoulos. The hard hedge. Here goes Papapetru. To get it to Giannoulis Larzakis, who drives in, puts it up with the left hand. So he contorted his body and went to his left hand. Now Flynn Cameron back to Fotu. Greece know what Leafa can do because he hurt Jordan. And Rakavopoulos, another foul that probably he wishes he had back. He's got 2. Papanikolaou is going to come back into the game. Rakavopoulos goes out. Now he gets coached up by Itoudis. Delaney spinning. Great rebound from Papapetru. Greece need buckets. Papanikolaou thought about it. He gets it back to Papapetru. And, well, maybe a break there for Greece. But probably due for a couple of breaks. Flynn Cameron, looks like he just kind of lost his footing. Finn and Flynn go out, as does Isaac Fotu. Shea Illy, Ruben Tarangi, and Toby Smith-Milner comes back into the game. Long 3, Papapetru can't get it to go. Tarangi, back outside, Shea Illy, good! The Tall Blacks now up by 13 points.
Tarangi did such a great job pushing it, getting it deep. Greece did not stop the ball. And then good floor spacing. He found his teammate. Illy knocks it down.
Itoudis was looking for a travel there. Tough times for Greece as they try to push the reset button.
Wipe the first pick and roll, all right? But they re-screen in the black. Otherwise, we're completely X. Offensively, where we're stuck now, we don't make shots, but we're going to make shots. Let's trust that, the process. Let's play now 3 or share 3. So if you're denied and you bring the ball, then Larry's coming off, we play the handoff. I prefer Larry to bring it and you are coming off. You're playing at the 4.
Greece has not played Emmanuel Hatzidakis yet. This is Shea Illy, one of 5 3-pointers that the Tall Blacks have made tonight. And Shea Illy is a tough customer. I mean, we've seen him dribble drive. We've seen him hit threes, his defense, and you know, he's had some injury issues, but he looks to be back to his best. He's got 7 points tonight. And now for Greece, they need something positive to happen.
Yeah, you could see there's so much on the line here, so much intensity. As things started to slip away from them a little bit, they got frustrated. And some strange things start to happen from that point. They just got to stay composed and keep attacking.
Papapetru gets in, back outside, walk up for 3. That's more like it!
Excellent possession, great teamwork.
Gets the fans on their feet, or keeps them on their feet. I haven't seen the Greek fans sit down at all. Here's a 3 for Leafa. And the whistle blows, and a foul called. Illy went down and got up complaining about a foul. Now watch this. Yeah, Papanikolaou wrapped and locked arms. This is the great pass from Papapetru, practicing what he preaches, driving and passing it back out. Shot clock about to expire. Tarangi looks up, sees it, and nails it! And now they've called a foul. Is it on Greece? Because if it is, this could be a huge trip down the floor.
Tarangi, composed, steps into that 3, and I think they got walk up under the hoop.
Unreal. Boy, when it rains, it pours, and right now it's pouring on Greece. It's 36-23 for New Zealand. Illy, oh, that's a charge. I mean, you know, I think what at least Greece know, good call, they've got the players. I mean, these guys play at the highest level in Europe.
They've got to solve the puzzle, though, Jeff.
They do.
They've got to find something that works for them, that helps them get easy baskets.
Here's an open 3. That's good.
Now, this is what's interesting. With the hard show coverage, walk up nose, the low man is pulled in, and those corners are there.
Shea Illy somehow, some way able to score despite being in Big Papa territory.
Impressive from Illy. So here's walk up at the top. Here's the pick and roll. Hard show, low man's pulled in, the diagonal skip is there.
Pump fake, Papapetru steps in for a 2. He's become the go-to man, and he's become the go-to man at exactly the right time.
And you see Pero Cameron recognizes walk up, has figured it out. They start to get some momentum with back-to-back big plays. And here's the timeout. Let's see what adjustments New Zealand will make.
Let's go down to the bench and hear from Coach Pero Cameron.
Just throwing it up. When we're in white, we're not on the split line, we're on the lane line, right? And the pass from the top to the corner cannot be so fast. High hands make it go over you.
So, hey, we're still in our white, all right, which means you can stay a little bit close to your man, okay, and then they get into a 2-on-2. If they re-screen, which they probably will if we take care of the backside, we're black. All right? Good? Let's go to 4, white 4.
So you see the diagonal skip for the three. Again, walk up because the low man is pulled in to help. Great details and teamwork from Finn Delaney communicating, guys, we can't have such a direct, fast pass, make him throw it over you, be long and active with your hands. They've also talked about stepping up, being closer to your man and guarding the pick and roll more 2-on-2 in these next possessions.
See Papapetru close to his average already, and we're still in the first half. Ili fouled by Giannoulis Larentzakis. Just his first.
So with everything that's happened, if Greece can make a run here and finish this half strong, there's plenty of game left. They've got to keep their composure and keep working.
Well, they're already over the limit, which means free throws for New Zealand, but New Zealand also over the limit, so Greece should get free throws. Ili already with 11 points, a game high 11. Oh no, excuse me, Tarangi has 12. Walk up, outside. Larentzakis has the flat pass deflected. Thanasis Antetokounmpo getting ready to re-enter the game. Shea Ili to Tarangi, and Tarangi strikes again. He's got 15.
So this is a ghost action in a late clock play, and Tarangi shakes free for a big three.
Larentzakis missing it deep, and I believe Nartai is going to be called for the foul.
Ooh, came down funny on that right foot.
Well, you wonder maybe if he's going to come out. He's going to stay in.
That's toughness right there.
Leafa has just picked up his third foul, so he has to come out.
Again, fans at home, look at the huddle here from New Zealand as the substitution takes place. This team really connected, really together, communicating, really good energy from New Zealand at this point.
Just goes to show, one game to the next, you just don't know what awaits. And Leafa was just on fire against Jordan, but he's got 3 fouls, no points.
And Jeff, I like what Itoudis has done here. He's entered Antetokounmpo as a 5, and this will do a better job against the pick and roll situation for New Zealand. Let's see if they can use it to spark a run.
Shea Ili back in for Nartai. Cameron to Tarangi, and that's an air ball that time. Delaney, though, able to get the rebound. He's got to put it up quick. Shea Ili, Delaney, he gets it off just in time. And the rebound A push, I think, called on New Zealand. Well, oh wow. Well, probably again, Greece due for a break. I think they got one on that one. So 43-30. Papapetru at the line. Under a minute remaining in this first half.
Papapetru now with 11 points. He's really given his team some offensive production here. The only player.
Creek fans can barely stand to watch. We're so early. That's how intense this is.
Yeah. Leading scorer for his team, Papapetru with 12.
Yep, rising to the occasion, Papapetru. Antetokounmpo guarding Yanni Wetzel. 11-point lead for the Tall Blacks.
1 through 5 switch coverage.
Lefteris Bokoridis also in the game for Greece. Shea Ili puts it up at the elbow. Yanni Wetzel knocks it out, new 14. Hands it off, and good defense from Antetokounmpo. Shea Ili gives it to Delaney. Oh. And Delaney did the hard work, but then was a little bit out of control with his shot. So Greece can now hold it for the last shot of the half. Big possession here as they try to cut into an 11-point deficit. The winner will move on to the second round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. The loser will play in the classification round. Papapetru. Lefteris Bokoridis with the rebound, but New Zealand retain their double-digit lead. The pressure is immense, the atmosphere is intense, and New Zealand lead it 43-32 over Greece at halftime.
Jeff, key numbers here for New Zealand. They're out-rebounding the bigger Greek team 24-17. New Zealand 50% from 3, 7 for 14. They're 10 for 12 from the foul line. They've been efficient on the offensive side. You know, again, for Greece, they've only made it to the free throw line 4 times, and they're 11 for 35 from the floor, including 5 for 19 in 2-point range. Lots of unfinished plays at the rim.
Are you surprised, though, that New Zealand are out-rebounding Greece 24-17?
100%. That's, you know, they're turning the game. They're winning the small versus big matchup. Credit to New Zealand. The play for your mate mentality is on top after this first half.
Well, we highlighted Walkup and Finn Delaney before the game, and 2 guys, no doubt, making an impact on this game. Probably Walkup knows he should have maybe as many as 7 points. He hasn't shot it particularly well tonight, but there's always the second half still to come. So
as you take a look here, Ili handled the pressure extremely well, and rather than settling for tough shots, he went all the way to the rim, and that's a credit to him. Pero loves it. And here you see the low man 20 pulled in, and that's why those diagonal passes to the corner are there. Walk up, made some great decisions. They just need to get more production. Ili rejecting the pick and roll. There's the beautiful pocket pass. Nice finish from Fotu.
Ferengi has a game-high 15 points.
He's been fantastic tonight.
He's the captain.
This was a deep penetration. and kick out. The paint touch three, flattening out the defense in transition, under control. That might have been Greece's best possession of the half. You see that diagonal closeout created, and then kick out for the shot. Jeff, there's a lot of basketball left.
Oh, a ton of basketball left, and New Zealand have been making shots. So
for Greece, I think it's important that they look at that smaller lineup. Antetokounmpo, I think he's got.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Gets rejected. Well, my goodness gracious. Renza Bondo just making a statement block there.
Fournier, nowhere to go. Nice defense skip. And it's a turnover. El Darwish, that's got to be his third steal. And nice run by his teammates. Is Zenon.
We'll keep adding on to the turnovers. And Wagner just having his way, muscling through. This is turning into a pickup game.
Turns it over, and here comes the Souza with a windmill. Wow, that is just a monumental moment.
Tominaga, one speed, beating Ingles, and a block on the board. Your boy Cooks. Cooks gets it back. No one stepping up.
Xavier Cooks, he's in a rich vein of form, carrying on from that really good last quarter.
Gets it back and Wagner's gone. A miscue and Finland's going the other way. Markkanen with the two-hand jam.
That's where Giffey needs to be perfect. A good hustle to try and to stop the errant pass in the over and back.
Baseline. Must go by finds Quinones. Quinones all the way. Good ball reversal. Good defensive rotation by the Angolan. But in the end, Andreas Luiz just dissects the defense down.
Oh my goodness, it's easy.
16 feet and in, he's so tough. He can stop like in an instant. He can get past you. He can create different angles. He may not be the best three-point shooter in the world.
Oh, what a shot from Paco Cruz. He was literally out of bounds and just has such a golden feel for the ball.
Wow, what good basketball there by Latvia. Nice patience. Zagals attacks the defense, draws two, and finds his big man.
Away in the flush. That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Ruben Tarangi with 15 points, leading all scorers here at the first half for New Zealand, who are trying to win this game and get to the second round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup, something they didn't do in 2019 because they lost to Greece.
And this could be paybacks if the game continues to play to form. But Tarangi, who was quiet against Jordan, has really risen to the occasion here. Great three-point shooting, great playmaking. Put this New Zealand team in an excellent position heading into the second half.
Yeah, the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix star, Ruben Tarangi, now 28. He had scored 15, in fact, against the USA. You can look at where he's made his shots.
Great three-point shooting, balance, the wings and the top, and a finish at the rim. Well done.
And for Greece is Captain Papapetro to the rescue, at least in the first half, helping him keep the game manageable. He's got 12 points, hit a couple of threes, even with Toe Smith-Milner getting in his grill there, but also driving to the basket. He didn't have much success against the USA 2 nights ago.
Jeff, those shots are there in the corners, the long closeouts to attack. Again, I think that this Greek team needs to really look at Antetokounmpo as a 5 to handle the pick and roll coverage better on the defensive side.
Well, Papapetro with his makes and misses, so he seems to favor the left side of the court.
Well, you can't read in too much to that. That's where he's getting his shots today. Hey, make sure he's on the right side so he misses those shots. No, but again, I think that the big thing for Greece is to keep their composure. A strong start changes this game. They've had plenty of opportunities to finish at the rim. The biggest thing is how they're going to defend the pick and rolls. And for me, you know, don't play for fouls. Don't play for calls. Put less emphasis on the officials and more emphasis on the execution.
In fact, I think he hit one of those threes from the right corner, so I'm not sure. I think that graph might have been flipped upside down there.
That's very possible.
So Manila, one of the 3 host cities for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And this is the 3rd game for each of these teams. Obviously, they've had games in Okinawa, Japan, and they've also had games in Jakarta, Indonesia. And I like it. I like how we've had multi-hosting. I guess in China 4 years ago, when you were coaching Poland to the quarterfinals, it was just China, but China's such a big country, we had 8 cities.
Yeah, what I loved about the whole experience was the life experience to be in all of these different cities. You know, we started in Beijing, then we went down south, Shenzhen, was it Shenzhen? Can't recall. Then we were in Shanghai, and then we were back to Beijing. So along with our preparation in the country, we were all over the map for a month. And it was really a great life experience to go through with the players and coaches. And again, when it goes your way and you get on a great run, you're connected for life with those great memories and great achievements.
And great people that you're around. I know that, you know, I see you daily, you know, reaching out to people that, you know in basketball, and it's all part of the FIBA family.
Yeah, and you know, I think through the game and different stops, you make friends for life at different spots. And you know, I think you don't remember the scores or stats or things like that. You remember the people you go through the things with. And that's why, for me, the experience in Poland for 8 years was fantastic. And, you know, coaching in Germany and different places. And that's why it's just great to see a guy like Pero Cameron, who has accomplished so much in the game for New Zealand and now has a chance to help these young men make a great run. Everything that Dimitris Atoutis has done in his coaching career. You know, there's pressure and expectations on these guys, but I think the leadership that these 2 in particular coaches and many other coaches have shown is fantastic for the FIBA game.
Well, I think she's a New Zealand fan. She had an N and a Z.
Jeff, I love the fact that these tall black fans are all wearing game jerseys. They're ready to hop out of the crowd and get on that court and help this team.
If need be. That's right. We saw them make it to, you know, they started out with a couple of losses in Spain in 2014. Then they got, in fact, I think it was 3 losses. And then they went on a roll, got wins in their last couple of games, and they got into the round of 16. And of course, like I said, Greece beat them last time and prevented them from moving on.
Well, I think we're going to have a fantastic second half here. Greece is going to ratchet it up. They're going to crank it up. So, you know, if we thought there was some intensity in that first half, Jeff, let's get ready.
They also lost to Brazil, in fact, but they did beat Montenegro. But again, some of the players from that team in this one, but, you know, both teams missing key players. So it's not like it's the exact same. You know, it was 4 years ago. I can't believe it was 4 years ago.
Stay with our D. Remember, we're in the whites. We're staying home a little in the corner in the wing. Reds, we've got to do what we want to do. Plan with the take-out corner, okay? Those skip passes here, run on. We good? Yeah. Go. Come on now, let's go. Start off right here.
So Greece with their last minute team talk here before they come out. Paul Stoll just walked past. Wonder how he got up here. He must be doing Mexican coverage.
He must be. That would be great for the
Hey, look at that. Donatas Motiejunas is here, sitting next to the president of the Lithuanian Federation tonight. So scanning the barcode to get the FIBA Basketball World Cup app in your smartphone. It's got everything you could ever possibly want, and even more about this competition. Yeah, that was Vidas Gadvilas sitting next to Donatas Motiejunas, who last night was helping Lithuania beat Montenegro to clinch first place in this other group, in fact, that's being played here in the Mall of Asia, Group D. This is Group C. Always interesting to see how teams come out. You know, you haven't played for 15 minutes. Have you cooled off? Are you still loose and limber?
Well, it's a chance for one team to capture the momentum of the game. Coaches talk about the first 5 minutes. Let's see how those first 5 minutes play out.
Second half action underway here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in the game between Greece and New Zealand. New Zealand leading it by 11. Papagiannis, Papanikolaou, Antetokounmpo all in the game for Greece, and Papanikolaou, good turn and score.
Again, Jeff, we've seen him do that the second time. Late clock, just got to the rim and used his length to finish, but look at the defensive energy. Antetokounmpo picking up full court. Greece ready to guard, 94 feet.
Well, they're going to pressure. See if the New Zealanders can handle it. They've got Shea Ili out there. Remember, Leafa has the foul trouble. And 5 seconds is the call, and already the defense from Greece goes up a notch, and New Zealand don't handle it.
It's a great job from Greece, but New Zealand, during the delay, had plenty of time to recognize, like, hey, they're going to pressure us.
They've already got Papanikolaou's layup. Shea Ili trying to stay in front of Walkup. Luntsis from deep. And Yanni Wetzel brings it down. Tarangi fumbles it away, picks it up. Ball knocked out of his hands by Walkup. 2 turnovers for New Zealand here at the start of the third quarter. They find it down low to Luntsis. And Greece, a second consecutive basket. And now Delaney pushes off with his right arm 3 turnovers in the first minute and 13 seconds for New Zealand.
And Antetokounmpo created this situation with outstanding energy.
Lutzis, bounce pass, Big Papa! And they have called a technical foul for interfering with the basketball. Lutzis, they had just warned him right at the start of the second half. So a free throw for Delaney.
The ball because you are preventing. We already gave the warning. It's done.
I am underneath the basket. The ball comes
It doesn't matter. Then you pass to me. You have to.
Yeah, I can't pass to you. Why I can't
No,
pass to you?
you can leave it. You can go.
Why?
You can go.
Well, you heard Lutzis saying, why can't I pass it to you? He's like, you just leave it. And then he tells him you can go. Here it is, look. I don't think there's anything intentional there. He just fell to him. But, you know, he had been warned. So, in other words, just don't touch it when it comes through the hoop. So, Shea Illy gets it up the floor. Illy banks it in.
Shea Illy handles the pressure, plays under control, and that was a beautiful finish.
Greece had cut it to 5, so it's back to 8. Papanikolaou. Boy, what intense pressure. Oh, dangerous pass, and Papanikolaou lurking. The pressure from Greece, creating havoc in the backcourt. And now Antetokounmpo. And great work from Antetokounmpo, and unlucky to have a foul called, but I guess he did kind of dive on Delaney while going for the basketball. Look at this.
Antetokounmpo with excellent pressure. He had him in a great position, and instead of trying to come around or through his body, he just needed to stay on top of him and pressure him.
Nartey inbounds it to Wetzel. They're trying to deny Tarangi the basketball, and Antetokounmpo is all over Finn Delaney. His defense helping create the comeback. Shot clock down to 8. Lutzis guarding Shea Illy, who drives in and yet again is able to lean out. And I think Atutis just wants the foul rather than to give him the layup if you don't get the block.
The race to the rim and a beautiful finish at extension.
Lutzis. He gets to the rim, he gets blocked.
Wetzel played that play perfectly, dropped with the diver, and then came over to challenge.
Walk up from the left. Antetokounmpo going for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. Antetokounmpo just doing everything he can in the hustle department to try to help Greece. Greece making it very difficult in the backcourt. And Walkup fouls from behind. Krogos doesn't hesitate, but Walkup and Itutis saying that was all ball. Watch this. Woo. Looks like it was a tough break perhaps for Greece.
They're doing a great job of pressuring, and they cut him off on the sideline. Tarangi did not see the double team coming. Walk up, got a lot of basketball there, but he's got to be careful, the whole Greek team, of their reactions.
But this is a problem that New Zealand are not handling well, and if Greece keep playing this defense, they're going to get back.
Without a doubt.
Look at that, bounce pass, nobody there. So perhaps a little justice for Greece. Papanikolaou has started to come back. Gets it back to Lunsis. Papanikolaou steps back. Antetokounmpo, shot clock winding down, nowhere to go. And with the shot clock winding down, giving it to, I mean, you have to know you got to put it up, and Antetokounmpo might not be the best option.
No, they're really trying to attack closeouts. They had a couple opportunities to get some shots. They passed them up, and they worked themselves into a late clock situation. Antetokounmpo tried to drive and get the shot up, but he was just a little bit too late as he lost the ball in the lane.
Lunsis goes out. Papapetru back in. Oh boy! Well, that was a break. So Antetokounmpo called for a foul. The pass went off of him, but he must have reached in. So Leafa comes in. He needs to play better than he did in the first half. And Fotu also comes in. Wetzel goes out. And Sarengi.
And now, if you're New Zealand, spread the floor, give yourself floor space, make them pressure on more of the floor, and let your guards handle and make plays.
Leafa puts it up.
It's tough. First possession, checking back into the game. He got the mismatch, but that's a tough shot to hit just entering the game.
Walk up, has it knocked out of his hands. Delaney. Back to Shea Illy. What a battle this is. It's exactly what we thought it would be. Oh, no look pass into foul. What a great block from Antetokounmpo, but a foul called. And Fotu holding his right shoulder. Watch this. Oh, yeah. He got ball, but he got body and arm. No, you can't review that.
That was a fantastic athletic play. But how about the beautiful lob pass over the top to Fotu? Illy, he's handled this pressure so well for New Zealand.
Well, the problem is now they've lost their most energetic defender, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, the guy that really creates havoc with the 4 fouls.
Right. And, you know, for me, his value today is as that undersized.
Oh boy, look at the scramble for the basketball. And so it's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to go to New Zealand. 9-point lead for the Tall Blacks. They were up by 11 at halftime. Some of the New Zealand family members here supporting the team, and obviously a lot of Greek family here as well. Fotu. Oh, and his pass goes out of bounds. And that was just a little bit of confusion, but by 2 veteran players, so I'm not sure what happened there.
The key against defensive pressure is to play at your speed and not allow pressure to speed you up. You've got to keep things simple and everything strong. You could see Fotu, they were just not on the same page there.
He was on page 5, and Nartai was on page 87.
I would not say it was that far apart. I was thinking more like 6.
It was the same chapter.
Yes.
Was it a magazine or a book? Okay. Pass to the corner. Papapetru, Lefteris, Bocaridis. And Smith-Milner commits New Zealand's second team foul. So some blood. Look at it. It's kind of like he's a prize fighter. He's in the corner. Come on, you could do it. I mean,
the trainer's working on him.
He would be good for the Thrilla in Manila. Look at him.
Cut me, Mick. Cut me, Mick.
Finn Rocky Delaney. Oh, what a shot! You can count it from walk-up. High off the glass.
This is what Greece needs. Finish plays at the rim. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Plenty of time in this game.
One of the plays of the game right there. Remember that. And once again, back to a 6-point deficit. Somebody's got to come back and help out for New Zealand. They're kind of drifting a little bit mentally. Nartai. Leafa. Well, he gets into the paint, shoots, but travels. New Zealand have been wobbling all third quarter. It's interesting, they still lead by 6. And Shea Ili is going to come back into the game along with Ruben Tarangi. Pressure is building on New Zealand. It's Greece start to play at a better version of themselves. Toa Smith-Milner with the foul. So Yanni Wetzel is going to come back in. So Greece is already over the limit. New Zealand soon will be. Walk up, thought about going all the way. Bocaridis. Papapetru, and that foul on Tarangi.
Excellent ball movement this possession. You see the closeout.
So a lot of ball there, and that just goes to show how it evens out over the course of the game, Mike.
Yeah.
It looked like Walkup had a lot of ball, and I think Tarangi did as well.
You've got to keep playing and be ready to win the next possession. You love the defensive energy that Greece has played with this third quarter, but you can see also the energy in their ball movement. Really good teamwork, moving the ball from side to side, quick consecutive passes, and attacking closeouts well.
Oh, just makes 1 or 2, but he gets the rebound. He puts it up. It's a three-point trip down the floor. And New Zealand, Pedro Cameron finally is going to get a timeout as Greece shave 8 points off the deficit at halftime to pull to within 3 points. The Greeks alive and kicking.
And again, as a coach, you hate these situations where you give up the offensive rebounds off the free throw. But you talked about it before where they've been sleeping on these dead ball and free throw inbound situations. They've got to be more alert in these special situations of the game.
Hey, down here, let's go back to the white. Let's get the 4. White 4, get a catch, all right? Hey, where's our mean streets? We box out everybody, we get the rebound. You get shooter. That's all we do. Don't let the shooter roll down and get anything he wants, okay? Solid, we're going one-time red this time, okay? One-time red as well.
We knew they would have a response. Yeah. We can put it on them again. That's the mentality.
There we go.
Here's Papapetru making the corner three. And I have to say, one concern that I had coming into this game for New Zealand was their bench. How were they going to play when their starters weren't in the game? And you compare that to what Greece have been able to do, and maybe that's where a big advantage is.
23 bench points for Greece compared to 5 for New Zealand at this point.
And you can see Papapetru today, 15 points. Came in averaging 11 in the first 2 games. In other words, are these New Zealanders going to be worn down by the end of the game? Is that going to work against them? Here is Delaney. Hands it off to Wetzel. Great D from Papapetru, but the foul has been called. Yeah, looks like he got him. They call it contact with arms and body. You got to call it at both ends. They do. It's just the way it is.
From the official's viewpoint, they see the shot blocker going through the body.
Look who's incognito is, because he's Max Fetus, but we spotted him. He needs to wear sunglasses, and then maybe we would not have recognized him. The blue hat was not enough.
Do you remember Bobby Valentine?
Yes, with the mustache. I saw that recently, actually. Here we go. One of the all-time great moments. That was when a manager got ejected and he was supposed to leave, and he came back wearing a mustache, thinking people weren't going to recognize him. And Finn Delaney called for the foul. So free throws coming now for Greece.
And again, Papapetru with his positive energy, his activity, makes a hard cut, draws a foul in the bonus time, steps to the line. He's played very, very well here tonight.
Well, Papapetru goes, or Papagiannis goes out. No mamas, but plenty of papas in this Greek team, and Papapetru makes the first.
And now you have Coach Atudis going to the smaller lineup to adjust the pick and roll coverage.
And again, they get the rebound off the missed free throw. Papapetru for 3. Oh, what a vital mistake for New Zealand. And that is a mistake. Not getting the not preventing the offensive rebound.
You can see they're switching these pick and rolls here.
Illy pulls up, and now his attempt doesn't go in. And Greece, incredibly, can take the lead. Yanni Wetzel switches. Walk up with 5 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Papapetru for 3! And does not get it to drop. New Zealand look to keep their noses in front. They've been outscored 18-8 in the third quarter. Good catch, Delaney. Traveling on Delaney.
And it's a good call. The ball came high off target. You can see him shaking a little bit.
And once again, the opportunity for Greece to go in front. New Zealand were in this situation several times against Jordan in their last game, and Jordan just could not make the go-ahead shot. Greece perhaps a little more formidable. Papapetru in the paint, misses, and Tarangi with the rebound.
Both teams switching pick and roll coverage. Who can attack it and be more efficient right now?
Yanni Wetzel almost turning it over. And Leafa going for his first three of the game. He hasn't, and Delaney puts it up and in.
Great teamwork, great touch. These two teams are really playing together right now. This is a great game, Jeff.
Great game, as expected. New Zealand against Greece. Asia, Oceania going up against Europe. Two great basketball nations. Walkup steps back. And Finn Delaney goes up. Quick outlet pass to Shea Illy. And great hustle from Giannoulis Larentzakis. Look at this.
There's some loose ball rebounds, loose balls that the pursuit between players is something special right now.
And Bokoridis with Greece over the limit, bumps Shea Illy and puts him on the free throw line.
So part of ball pressure is getting into the body. You can see Bokoridis try to get into the body.
And he gets it to go down. Only makes 1 of 2. Walkup keeps possession. So it didn't turn out that badly. Walkup. And missing another one. Walkup is 2 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 5 inside the arc, 1 of 3 from deep. Here's Leafa, bounce pass, Finn Delaney. Over to Nartai. Pump fake, puts it up, misses. Finn Delaney with the rebound. Shea Illy pulls up, and he misses. And Greece now have it back. Both teams missing opportunities. Final minute of the third quarter. Pass to a wide open Bokoridis. And Delaney rebounds, and I suppose New Zealand will try to take it down to about 8 or 7 seconds, 6 seconds maybe even 5 on the shot clock. 4-second differential. Probably more like 4.5-second differential. Here's Leafa, he needs to put it up, he knows. He does. Not a great possession for New Zealand.
No.
Larentzakis! Almost. Oh, Giannoulis almost nailed it.
Illy picked up his dribble too early there. They didn't execute like they wanted.
Well, 10 pulsating minutes at least coming up. It's New Zealand leading at 54-50 over Greece at the end of 3.
Look at the numbers here. Both teams really competing right now. 41% from the floor for New Zealand, 35 for Greece. Again, 15 for 19 free throws. That's an advantage right there for New Zealand compared to 7 for 9 from Greece. But we saw tremendous defensive intensity in this third quarter from the Greek team that helped them climb back into the game.
They also had that opening bucket from Papanikolaou that was brilliant. And then a breakdown. Really felt like New Zealand were a little bit dazed and confused at the start.
And Illy was one guy that handled the pressure, as we saw there, with a nice finish. Again, he just done such a great job attacking the pressure, playing under control, finishing. Coach Atuda's motivating his guys.
There's walk-up. That was one of his 2 makes inside the arc.
And here's Finn Delaney. Finn Delaney scores there, but he has done a fabulous job rebounding.
10 rebounds.
Already. And the pursuit has been unbelievable.
Scanning the barcode to get 1891 in your smartphone. Yeah, I mean, those 10 rebounds are a game high for Finn Delaney. Papa Petru has a game high 19 points. And those 10 rebounds account for their edge as you look at the quarter-by-quarter scoring. So 35 rebounds for New Zealand, 25 rebounds for Greece.
This is one of the most impressive stats we have out here.
He's kind of the heart that the USA has for New Zealand.
Right. And the issue, the key number for New Zealand is 15 turnovers.
And they have scored 18 points off those turnovers, Greece. So the question is, can Greece continue to create opportunities with their defense? Can New Zealand withstand the pressure? Shea Ili staying, not switching. Walk up in his first tournament with Greece. A lot expected of him, and Shea Ili with a hold on Papagiannis as they try to get a mismatch.
And again, good patience from walk up there. They drew the switch. He waited for Papagiannis to get onto the post against Ili, and the foul.
Well, we're 6 hours ahead of Greece. This is more like in the time zone. Look at that, the inbounds pass to Papanikolaou.
And Papanikolaou has been the one Greek player that's finished very, very well at the rim tonight.
Delaney, Leafa, Ili, Wetzel, and Nartai on the court for New Zealand. And boy, great defense from Greece. Look at that, look at that. And we talk about, can New Zealand hold on against this pressure defense? And on that occasion, they did not.
So Walkup was fronting the post, and he alertly sprung a trap in the corner. The step through happened, but when the ball came into the post, the pressure continued, and Delaney threw it away.
I don't know what the deal was with Lawrence Zakis and Atuda's talking to the referee. They're upset about something. Shea Ili goes out. Tarangi back in. So Walkup gets it deep. If Greece score, they tie it. And the pass kicked.
And that's a time you wish, if you're Greek's coaching staff, you want Walkup to be aggressive and look to score in the paint. You're open, your shots are there. Just tried to make do a little too much with the pass.
Here's Papanikolaou. As you said, he's been very good, very efficient. Now Lawrence Zakis. He's made plenty of big shots for Greece. And that is the latest. High off the glass.
How did he get that one up there?
Well, Leafa yesterday would have taken that shot, and instead he turns it over. Greece with a chance to lead it. And Leafa commits foul number 4. Unless they've called it on somebody else. Look at this. Wow. What a great shot.
Amazing.
And it was indeed the foul on Leafa. That's his 4th. And New Zealand trying to hold on for dear life right now. Greece has been the better team in the second half. They've outscored them by 11.
And Jeff, you pointed out the advantage in depth, 29-5 in bench points, but the rotation. How does fatigue factor into this New Zealand team?
I think it's catching up with them right now. You're going to hear a big roar from the Greek section here if they score. Walk up, goes behind his back, passes it back. Larentzakis puts it up. Look at that! A dream scenario. A go-ahead three-pointer, and the defense continues to win this game for Greece. New Zealand not handling the pressure. And it goes, and a little jump shot, Papapetru. It's a 5-point advantage for Greece, and now they are in the ascendancy.
What a great run from this Greek team. Big, big buckets from Larentzakis. But the defense, great opportunity traps along the sideline, and that's the key for New Zealand. Stay off the sideline, play in the middle of the floor.
Hey, listen. We want to keep the ball in the middle. We don't want to play through the 5 on switches. All right? If they switch down there for guard, great. Pull it back to the middle, and then we look for the lobs inside later. But we play through the middle, all right? 25 flip. Get our D right down here, okay? Play strong. Here we go. Come on now. Fellas.
Well, that confirmed it, Mike. You said play through the middle, and that's exactly what Pero Cameron was telling him, but what a shot from Larentzakis.
With 1 second on the shot clock to hit that big shot, what a fantastic hit. Now, this is a situation where New Zealand has to handle the special situations well. They need to handle the full court pressure well. And again, you heard Coach Cameron talk about stay in the middle of the floor, stay off the sideline, but also not play through the 5. Don't play through the low post versus switch. Play in the middle of the floor on the perimeter. Again, good game plan against this pressure defense. Let's see if they can stem this tide.
Mike, if somebody were to say several years ago, Larentzakis claimed that they said several years ago, Larentzakis would be a big player for Greece, I would say, yeah, I've got a bridge to sell you in Athens. Look at that. Papapetru fouls Shea Illy attempting a 3. And as brilliant as these players can be at times, sometimes they lose their heads.
Well, this is what we love about the game. You see they have the switch, they run a ghost screen action, and as he ran out to challenge, he got him with a body. You know, you work hard in practice on late game situations, special situations. You try to coach your team up and have them prepared, but all the time, unusual or different things happen. That's what makes the game so great.
Well, it could have been worse. He could have made the shot, but instead he gets 3 free throws.
I think it's a testament to what type of game and what type of tournament Illy has had. They respect him so much. The threat is so much. They overreact.
Did you see Larentzakis go up to tell Walkup something, and Tarangi came over and tried to listen? Did you see that? Look at that. Well, the New Zealand fans in the middle of those Greek fans. That is dangerous. I like it. I like the bravery.
It reminds me of the former Oakland Raider fans, Las Vegas Raider fans now, the black and silver, black and white in the house.
Or silver and black. Greece up 2. Fotu back in the game. Larentzakis playing the part of Superman right now. Misses that shot. Big Papa there for the rebound. And Greece keep it. Larentzakis for another 3. He is feeling it right now.
Take over, Larentzakis.
Tarangi. Shea Illy for 3. He gets it right back.
So Illy, so smart, gets the switch and goes to the step back.
And now he has 22 points, which is a game high. Incredible. What a contest. Walk up, thinking about it. He does, it's good! And Greece, everybody's scoring. There's Greece in the first half, and there's Greece in the second half. All of this emanating from that great defensive pressure, and Tarangi drives and is fouled by Walkup. Here is Papanikolaou finding Walkup. What a beautiful shot.
Yeah, and he's played so well in this tournament, and he just hasn't had that rhythm to hit shots today. Some games are going to be like that in an extended tournament, but he has the confidence to step into a big moment like that and drill it.
Because if he missed him, Delaney, he was clapped. If he missed his technical foul directly, now it's technical foul straight.
Okay, so somebody's been warned about a technical foul for New Zealand if they do something again. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but Finn Delaney has come out. 5-point game, long time, long way to go. Free throw shooting, 19 of 23 for New Zealand. 7 of 9 for Greece, but on their 2 misses, they got the offensive rebound. And Tarangi just makes 1, so it's a 4-point lead for Greece. And Larentzakis, who's now got 16 points, hands it off to Walkup. Walkup again. And Shea Illy struggles to stay on his feet at times, doesn't he?
Well, he's played so hard.
Yeah, he's tired. And that hold on Larentzakis.
So what was interesting, the last possessions, Fotu and Wetzel in the game. So 2 bigs for New Zealand. I think they're looking at their rotations. And this is the challenge for them defensively. Will they continue to switch, or will they have regular coverage? Wetzel against Papagiannis for sure. Regular coverage here. Will they switch with Fotu?
Oh boy, that was dangerous. Illy catches it. A chance for New Zealand to get it closer, but they don't have much time. It's go time. Shea Illy has to put it up. Not a good possession.
Papagiannis won that one. Greece shrunk the floor well. Papagiannis with a great contest.
Leapa with the 4 fouls back in the game. They find Papagiannis into the corner. Papapetro's got the hot hand.
So again, danger zone for New Zealand. If they're going to have regular pick and roll coverage, they're going to open up the 3-point line.
Nartai. And Larentzakis whistled for the foul.
Here's the pick and roll play. Again, they hit the diver. The low man pulled in and could not get back out. The corners have been there all game against the regular coverage. Greece stepping up with big shots here in the second half.
Well, big everything, really. Leapa. Again, stagnant a little offensively here. Tarangi, no, that's off. And Greece have it. Greece looking more and more like they're going to move on to the second round unless New Zealand can do something special here. Larentzakis again! What is it about this young man?
He has
irrepressible.
So much self-confidence, rejects the pick and roll, right to the rim, through the defenders.
Nartai with the foul. Walkup admiring the contributions of this man right here. The way New Zealand has struggled for points in the second half, this is a mountain to climb. They've scored just 18 points in the second half. Le'afa, who couldn't miss yesterday, hasn't scored. Now, boy, they got lucky there, and Le'afa still misses. Illy's going to check back in to give it one last roll of the dice, you feel like. Here's Walkup. Larantzakis, another three. And look at that, Papagiannis. Offensive rebound and put back. 3:44 remaining, and Greece in command. Nartai for three. It's a 9-point game, 3 minutes, 37 seconds left. Well, it's the Greek defense really is the story of this game in the second half.
They've turned it up, fought their way back into the game, gained confidence on the offensive side, hitting shots, and taken control of this important group stage game.
And even though Antetokounmpo had to go out of the game with 4 fouls, he kind of helped lay the foundation for this comeback.
Yeah, his energy sparked the team. Again, as you've pointed out a couple times in the game, the depth has been a big factor. They just kept pressuring and pressuring and pressuring, wearing down New Zealand.
I mean, they've outscored, their bench has outscored New Zealand's 43-5.
That is a factor, Jeff.
You see where Delaney has the cut.
Rebounds have, the gap has narrowed to 36-32. Greece has played extremely well here in the fourth quarter, outscoring New Zealand 23-10.
$16 points for Larantzakis. Say a lot of players can draw inspiration from the way this guy plays. I mean, did not look like he was going to be that special several years ago, but his hard work, his attitude, his confidence, I mean, it's just obvious. Here he is. Oh. And the block called. So Larantzakis is going to the line. Shea Illy, that's his third foul. And the lead is 10. And he makes both. 11-point lead, 18 points, 5 above his average, Larantzakis, in this tournament. Delaney goes behind his back. Pump fake, nowhere to go. Great recovery for Papagiannis. Traveling on Le'afa.
And now the New Zealand coaching staff, it looked like they were going to switch matchups here, but they're keeping with Tarangi on walk-up.
New Zealand must get stops and they must get rebounds. They get one here. Delaney has to go quick. Oh. He does. He gets the layup. So back to a 9-point game. And I suppose really the clock is the enemy, even at this stage with 2.5 minutes and down 9. There's Zaka's pump fake, shot clock about to expire. Papanikolaou gets it off. Another stop, but at least Greece used all of the shot clock. Under 2 minutes to go. Tarangi, feet set, it's good. And just like that, New Zealand shoot themselves back into the game. It's a 6-point deficit for the Tall Blacks. Greece called timeout. Able to rebound and get down and score. Greece didn't want to foul. And here, Tarangi was left open. And you wonder if Papagiannis is going to come back out.
You know, they've got to think about what the most important things. You need a couple stops. This New Zealand team has several guys who can play pick and roll. They're going to spread you out and try to shoot. You have to think about your defensive lineup where you are able to switch screens.
Well, he is coming back.
So when you're New Zealand now, you always know you can get a shot 1 through 5 if they have regular coverage, or you attack the matchup with Papagiannis.
Walkup it catches the inbounds pass. So down 6. Can New Zealand continue to get stops and rebounds? Greece looking to land a killer blow here. Papagiannis almost losing it. Papapetru, shot clock, winding down, goes up, and Shea Illy rebounds the miss. And traveling on Finn Delaney in too much of a rush.
Yeah, just has to slow down, play with poise and composure. Again, what you want to give your team is a clear picture. Run the floor with floor spacing and recognize where your advantage is. They did such a great job to get the defensive stop.
Greece's fans on their feet like they have been all night long. It didn't look good in the first half. It looks very promising now, leading by 6 against New Zealand. They get it down low to Big Papa. A little jump hook. A jump hook dagger.
Great finish by Papagiannis. Caught the ball inside. Delaney tried to contest. Hook shot. Big basket, 8-point lead.
Make sure that one gets up high. All right, so we got our 3 throwing it in. All right, we're coming up here, come across, come early. We got the up screen, get on the rim here, get them high. Rubes, make sure you read if they switch out. You We got penetration, we got hammer, we side.
Hey, you two as well. You pop back as well, just in case they help them.
Yeah. Let's go, let's go.
Well, it's been a physical game. And, well, that's just proof right there. Just a reminder, look at Delaney's nose. He's got that scratch on the face. Antetokounmpo's out of the game. Look at that, double-double for Finn Delaney, 10 points, 12 rebounds. But he'd have 0 and 0 right now if he knew that New Zealand could get closer. Eight-point advantage. Leafa. Shea Ili, high arcing shot over Papagiannis. Goodness gracious. It's a 5-point game now, inside a minute. Tarangi going for the steal. Good job, Larentzakis, bringing the basketball up the floor and getting it to Walkup. Shot clock down to 10. Huge possession. If Greece scores here, it's going to be awfully tough. Oh, and he gets fouled by Tarangi.
So, Jeff, in the scramble, New Zealand ran and doubled the ball. You can see Ili running to double the ball, and that allowed the wide open Papapetru to cut to the basket. So smart, recognizing the situation. I'm sure if New Zealand had it back, they would not run and double the ball with 10 seconds. The scramble wasted some of the shot clock. Just lock in and defend.
He almost got away with that. That looked pretty good. Papapetru now.
You know, sometimes late in the games, you anticipate, hey, we need to scramble, we need to double. But that's a gamble.
And it's a gamble. Well, did it pay off? I guess so. It's still a 2-possession game, but they got to look for another 3 perhaps. For Ili drives in, and he gets it to 4. So they got 1 point closer, and now Shea Ili has picked up his 4th foul, going for the steal. No time goes off the clock, but Walkup will go to the free throw line.
Tarangi, Leafa, and now Ili, all with 4 fouls, all key players for this New Zealand team.
33 seconds. Walkup made his only free throw tonight. The Greek fans getting ready to do a Sirtaki, no doubt. I think that's how you pronounce it. The famous Greek dance. And only makes 1 of 2. So again, Greece don't fully capitalize. And it's a 5-point game. Delaney. And his pass gets away from Wetzel. And I would say the only criticism that I have for Delaney late in this game, it's like he's been in a little bit too much of a rush, but I don't know if that's fair or not, because you obviously have to go quick.
But you want to play at your speed. You can't allow pressure to speed you up. He has given unbelievable effort, Jeff. Delaney with 14 rebounds. He's made some big buckets. He's made some big plays. But the travels and the turnover here have been tough for his team.
Look at that, 14 turnovers in the second half for New Zealand. Now Larentzakis goes to the line to make it. It's still a 2-possession game. Oh, so Shea Ili fouled out with that, or is he gone out?
Shea Ili has fouled out.
Yeah, he fouled out. So if he makes this, it's going to be really difficult. So the lead is 7. They have to go fast. Leafa puts it up, misses, and Greece, trailing by 11 points in the first half, have come back in brilliant fashion, and who knows, maybe this will be the making of this Greek team. They trailed by as many as 15 points in the game, and here they are leading by 7. So that is a 22-point turnaround. And these guys have died for the jersey tonight. They have given everything. New Zealand have got nothing to hang their heads about, but the reality is Greece's defense just harried and harassed in the third and fourth quarters, and that lead just dissipated. 49 bench points, maybe wearing New Zealand down. They got 49 bench points to just 5 for New Zealand, and that has been a common theme for some of the teams at this World Cup. 83-74. And Tarangi misses. And that is the final shot. So, brilliant effort from both teams. And Greece, I think, deserving definitely of the win. Their defense, their depth, their dazzling spirit. 83-74. Greece win it over New Zealand. So Greece clinched second place behind the USA. They will move in to the second round here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Nico Zisas, the legend, and Dimos Dakoudas, the legend, hugging walk-up as he goes out. And I'm sure the Greeks would like to celebrate tonight, the win, but they got so many games, they're going to have to keep it in gear.
No question, but this is a great accomplishment. They showed tremendous heart in the second half. They reached a different level, and that level wore down New Zealand. This is what you absolutely love about the World Cup. Two teams leaving their heart on the floor, really competing. New Zealand leaves this game with a lot of respect, a lot of great effort. But the second half from the Greek team, impressive.
So as you look at the numbers, the only one that really counts is 83-74, but Greece had to really dig deep tonight to get this win. New Zealand was primed to spring, or to get the win. Not even sure I would have called it a huge upset if New Zealand had won. I mean, they've been really tough, but I think ultimately the depth of Greece wore this New Zealand team down a little bit.
Give New Zealand credit. They did a great job on the boards. They controlled the game for a lot of it. But in the end, the Greek team made the right adjustments and made the big plays.
Man, Larzakis making some incredible layups. Papapetro scoring. Larzakis hitting shots from deep, and you know, what can you say? I mean, Papapetro is going to be the player of the game with 27 points, but you could easily give it to Larzakis as well, the way he played.
Papapetro was the one guy that kept them in it when they were struggling in the first half. And then the team defense, the ball pressure, they forced 21 turnovers. They outscored New Zealand 29-6 in points after turnovers. As you mentioned, it finished 50-5 in terms of bench points.
Well, you have to go through difficult moments like this on the way to the podium, on the way to go deep in tournaments. And, you know, so this will only make Greece stronger.
Yeah, they're going to believe in themselves. You know, and there's a lot of this game that they can improve. They can clean up. You know, they can improve some of their finishes at the rim. They can improve some of their offensive execution. but it's just the toughness that got them through today. They were a tough team.
And I think it's gonna help them against Lithuania. It's definitely gonna help them against Lithuania, and they're gonna need it against Lithuania. And also, obviously, Montenegro, who they're gonna cross over with and play now in that next round. And, you know, we've seen enough now from this Greece team to actually believe they can finish in the top two. Whether or not they do or not, you're already seeing Greece and Lithuania. We've been saying that for months, but now, without a question, you can say that's going to be a showdown. Montenegro may have something to say about that, but USA winning at 110-62 over Jordan earlier, and now Greece 83-74 over New Zealand. So they clinched second place ahead of the Tall Blacks. Jordan come in third, so New Zealand will play in the classification while Greece move on to the second round. Well, Greece, it's always a Greek drama. It's was going to look like a Greek tragedy in the first half, but they just dug deep. They jumped on Captain Papapetru's back, and they went into the victory line. Welcome to the second round, Greece.
Τεστ, είμαι έτοιμος με τον coach. Ό,τι ώρα θέλετε ξεκινάμε.